Hey, it's Tony here at Smart Toyota, and today's vehicle video 2022 Corolla Cross L Edition. This is the the interior overview on this Corolla Cross. Be sure and catch the exterior video I did earlier. Check for a link in the description. So today we're going to dive inside and check out the interior and see what you get on an L Edition Corolla Cross for 2022. Okay, diving inside, let's stop right here on the driver's door and check it out. So this is going to be the light gray interior on this Corolla Cross. So light gray upper, you'll see that on the seats as well. Some nice brushed aluminum trim along here. It's a matte black finish, kind of a generic style door handle. Power windows, power door locks are here, power mirrors, bottle holders, and a nice little pocket here in the door. Padded armrest and a speaker down in the door as well. This is going to be the L Edition, so this is the entry level equipment level. So let's take a look here on the dashboard. Couple switches here. Dimmer switch for your dash lights. We do have automatic high beams, part of the Safety Sense 2.0, so not a lot of switches here. Hood release down here, brake and gas, and a dead pedal here as well. The steering wheel is a tilt and telescoping, kind of one of those vice style steering wheels, and it is a vinyl padded steering wheel. Let's take a look inside the driver's seat here. Sorry for my shadow. So the driver's seat is manual, but it does have a height adjustment and a recliner, and then your manual bar up here to be able to slide it back and forth. These are a cloth mesh bucket seat, light gray is the color. Pretty comfortable, some nice bolsters, a very subtle pattern down the middle, height adjustable headrest, and height adjustable seat belts. Side impact airbags built right into the seat belts as well. Let's go ahead and jump inside. So the interior of the Corolla Cross feels almost identical to the Corolla. I'm pretty sure they share the same dashboard. I am sitting up higher in the seat with the height adjustable seat, so it does feel more like an SUV than a sedan. The L series has a vinyl steering wheel. It's padded, thick, comfortable. Same controls you'd see on a Corolla on this side. So information center controls, and the information center is going to be up here in the gauge cluster. Sound system controls, Bluetooth connectivity, and voice activation are here on the steering wheel. Driver's side airbag, chrome Toyota emblem. Over on this side, we've got our dynamic radar, cruise control adjustments, lane departure adjustments, cruise control, and then some additional controls here for the sound system. Up here is the front washer wiper controls with intermittent wipers. Again, there's no back window washer wiper control, so just on the front. And then over here we have our headlights with daytime running lights. The L Edition does not have the auto on and off headlights. It does have the automatic high beam headlights, but not the automatic on and off headlight setup. So gauge cluster, very, very similar to the gauge cluster you would find on a Corolla LE, with the tach and the temperature on the left, speedometer and your fuel gauge smack dab in the center with that brushed aluminum trim, white on black backlit gauge cluster, and then the information center's over here. Let's go ahead and start it up. The L Edition comes with your traditional keyless entry with the horn and the lock, and so you still need to put it in the ignition. We'll go ahead and start that up so you can see what it looks like. So there's the information center on the right, and once again, using the controls right here, we can toggle through. But we have outside temperature, digital clock, digital speedometer, and then we can also cycle through some of the other settings for your trip. There's your personalizations for lane tracing assist, pre-collision, roadside assist. So all those things can be adjusted right here on the steering wheel. Take a look at our center stack. So it's the same sound system you'd find on the LE Edition. So let's go over to the audio here. We'll take a quick look. AM, FM, SXM satellite radio. You get 3 months of the premium subscription, no charge. Also, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa compatibility. Similar setup here with the gloss black trim that you would see on an LE Corolla, but this has your traditional heating and air conditioning system on the L Corolla Cross, so it does not have automatic temperature control. Front window defrost, of course, rear window defrost with your heated outside mirrors. So the outside mirrors are going to heat up when you push the button here. Of course, air conditioning is standard. Moving down the center stack further, there's a couple places you can add some accessories, but it does have one USB charging port right there. Had to move that seat up a little bit. It's a little too far back for me. So again, this is a CVT automatic transmission. I'll go ahead and pull that back because I wanted to show you the backup camera here. Now the backup camera does not have dynamic grid lines, so these lines don't move as you turn your wheel. There is a small storage cubby down here. It's actually pretty deep. It does have a rubber liner in there, more of that silver trim. Down in front of the shifter here, we've got our traction control on and off, and also our automatic engine on and off, so we can set that up for auto start and auto off. Saves you some gas as well. More of that gloss black trim with the brushed aluminum trim, so they kind of tied that all together with what we saw up here on the upper part of the dash. It looks really nice on here, kind of a classy style. Electronic parking brake, brake hold, and then we have dual cup holders right here in the center. So overall a pretty nice center console. One thing difference between a Corolla Cross and a Corolla, the Corolla Cross has a USB port here, the Corolla has it over here, so that's one minor difference between the two. Wanted to show you the center armrest. So this is a stationary armrest, doesn't slide back and forth. It's really big enough for 1.5 arms. Fabric on the armrest as well. I do like the dark fabric versus the light on the armrest because you tend to have a lot more contact with this with your hands, so it won't show the dirt as much. It'll still be dirty, it just won't show the dirt. These seats get just as dirty as black seats. The difference is this shows the dirt. But I do like the lighter interior, particularly with the lighter headliner. It gives you a more spacious feel inside. And then this armrest opens up and there's storage underneath here, and there's one USB and there's one 12-volt 120-watt plug underneath there, but just a little minor storage. It does not lock. And then take a look over at the glove box here. It's a nice size glove box. There's your owner's books, your warranty manual. The glove box does not lock, just be aware of that. And then here's a quick look at the dashboard, maybe from the passenger's perspective. Passenger's seat does have height adjustable headrest, just like we saw over here on the driver's seat. Height adjustable seat belts, passenger assist handles, vanity mirrors. The LE vanity mirrors are not lit up, so no lighting there, and no visor extensions on those as well. And then this one does have the automatic dimming mirror, the frameless mirror, and it also has the garage door opener underneath. That's going to be an extra charge. And then up here we've got Safety Connect and some overhead lighting. This is different than a Corolla. This is more of a LED, kind of a halo effect. Corolla's a little bit different. I did do some Corolla videos. Get a chance, look on my channel and you'll see how that looks a little bit different. But overall, I would say the front driver's compartment feels very, very much like Toyota Corolla. I do like how far these seats go back. I'm shorter, but if you're tall, you're really going to appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump in the trunk or in the back seat and check that out. Stop. Here's a quick look at the driver's compartment while sitting in the back seat. So really good visibility out the back seat if you are a passenger. The back seat, interesting, the amount of leg room. So it does sit up higher back here than it does in a Corolla. There's not a lot of knee room here. I'm 5'7". I could sit here, I could ride back and forth maybe to Milwaukee, but I wouldn't recommend a long trip. But do bear in mind, I've got the seat all the way back, and I know you could have a 6+ footer in that seat and still have this much room. So I really like the distance that this seat slides forward and backwards. On the center console, there are some heat vents here, but there's no USB chargers or charging opportunities. You can see down there, there's no place to plug in your stuff. There is a pocket here on the back of the passenger seat. There's no pocket on the driver's seat. Over here there's a passenger assist grip, and we also have a dry cleaning hook. Here's your LED overhead light. It's just on or off. There's no reading lights on the L edition. The seats in the back here, these are height adjustable headrest. There are 3 seat belts. We do have child safety anchors down here. Your cup holders are in the doors right there, but there is no folding armrest, so this does not slide out. A lot of cars, a lot of Toyotas have an armrest that folds out, and then you have cup holders in that, but no such thing here. The cup holders are going to be in the doors. One of the things I do like about the Corolla's 60/40 fold down seat is you can actually just reach over from the back here and you can fold it down whilst you have people in the back seat, like so. One of the challenges, as you might have noticed, is that headrest can sometimes, if the seat's all the way back, you're going to have to move that seat forward. But here's your tethers, and this is all felt lined in the back, so you can still have somebody sitting on this side and have cargo room coming through. So if you have golf clubs or snow skis, that's going to come in super handy. Let's go ahead and jump out, check out the trunk. Okay, diving into the trunk, love how much this opens up here. A huge opening and a lot of cargo room on the Corolla Cross. You can see with the 60/40 fold down seats, gives you a tremendous amount of space, so you can bring that one down as well. It's kind of, you have to basically walk over here, reach through here, and then you can bring it down. But bear in mind, again, you want to have the seat forward enough to be able to do that without having to take out the headrest. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then it will drop down just fine. There's a lot of play in that seat. So take a look now at how much cargo room there is back here with those seats brought down. There's also some storage on the sides here, some deep well storage. You can get a cargo net, but it doesn't come with it. It's an accessory. This one does have the all-weather floor liner, so these are the rubber floor mats. Here's a look at your spare tire underneath there. Again, that's a 17-inch, and this is going to be a temporary spare tire. Then they wrap it in this high-density foam to keep it quiet, but that also adds some additional support to the back deck here. More storage over there, and also a cargo light on that side as well. Tie-down hooks up here in the corners. All 4 corners have tie-down hooks. So with this huge wide opening, it's really great. As I said, this one has the all-weather floor liner package, so you get that rubber floor mat, and then in this box right here are the front driver and rear back seat rubber floor mats. I highly recommend them. They cost extra. I think they're $249, but I recommend them for sure. Here's one of those Corolla logos in the back. Corolla Cross, Corolla Cross, Corolla Cross. And then one other place I did see that logo, back to the Where's Waldo, right here. And then here it reads Corolla Cross, and up here it reads Corolla Cross. So a bunch of different places they just kind of put the Corolla Cross badging on. So that's going to be your 2022 Toyota Corolla Cross interior overview. If you have any questions about the Corolla Cross, this is an L edition. If you have any questions about the L edition, let me know. I haven't seen an XLE yet, so I'm just able to get the L, and I did do an LE I think as well, but this is your entry level. So if you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications, and that'll help you get notified when I issue or when I post another video. This is Tony here at Smart Toyota. Thanks for watching.